Hi, I'm Lizzie McNiven and this is GW News. Now, I probably don't need to mention which major starts this Thursday, but just in case, the US Open gets underway tomorrow, and amongst the 156 players competing at Pinehurst will be Phil Mickelson. The US Open is the one major which has evaded lefty, finishing second 6 times, including a second place finish to Payne Stewart here in 1999, just days before the birth of his first child.
The history that I've had here and how much of a great story it would be and how much it would mean to me to win here with what happened with Payne and my child and all these things, that makes it more difficult as well. And I tend to do something, play better like at Muirfield last year when nobody really expects it, and I just kind of come out of nowhere and know that I can do it and not really have to answer questions about it. So these are all challenges that I'm facing this week, but I'm also enjoying it and I love being here.
Mickelson also placed second last year, ultimately finishing 2 strokes behind Justin Rose, and the Englishman is relishing the challenge of becoming the first back-to-back champion since Curtis Strange in 1989.
For me, being defending champion, I don't even like that word, defending, because it puts you in already behind the 8 ball. You don't want to be out there being defensive at all. So I'm just really excited about the opportunity that this week presents. And obviously there's only one guy who has the opportunity to repeat, and but I'm seeing that as a pressure-free situation. Like you said, these tournaments are so hard to win. I'm just going to enjoy the challenge of trying to do that.
Well, our very own Kyra Robinson is at Pinehurst ahead of Thursday's first round, and she got up with the man with more victories than anyone else in US soil this year, 3-time winner Jimmy Walker.
Jimmy, thank you for joining me and welcome to Pinehurst. Here we are awaiting this year's US Open. You've just played a practice round. What do you make of the course?
It's definitely, I've been here since Saturday, and it's firming up a little bit. The greens are getting a little firmer and they're getting faster. So, you know, if that trend continues, it's going to keep getting tougher.
There's been a lot of talk about the course and the redesign and the lack of rough for a US Open. What do you make of it?
It's interesting. I mean, it's definitely a different look. There's still you can find some nasty lies out in the sand and the tall grasses and stuff, where you can be just fine. So it's kind of hit and miss when you go out in that stuff, but you definitely want to stay in the short grass.
And of course, everyone's also talking about the women coming to play next week, and a lot of discussion about what state the course will be in. Are you very pleased that you guys get a shot at it first time round?
You know, it is going to be tough because there's a lot of collection areas around the greens, and so I think that, you know, those areas could be a little roughed up for them, and you know, I think it'll make it so they can't get the golf course too out of control for us, because they do have to play another golf tournament the next week. So I don't think they can get it too crazy.
I know that you kindly gave Butch Harmon a very nice bottle of wine to thank him for some of your golf lessons, which he says he's saving to open when you win your first major. Could that be this week?
It really could be. I think this is a golf course anybody could really win at. It just takes a lot of creativity, imagination around the greens, and it's going to take a lot of patience, because you're going to be able to hit a lot of good shots into these greens that won't turn out as well as you want them to. So staying patient and a lot of pars is going to be key this week.
Well, that's all for today. Join us tomorrow as we preview the opening round of the 2014 US Open. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter @GolfingWorldTV, and we're on Facebook and Instagram too. Thanks for watching.